And Elohim spoke unto Moshe, and said unto him, I am Hashem. I appeared to Abraham, to Yitzchak, and to Yaakov as El Shaddai, but by my Shem Hashem I did not make myself known to them. I also established my Brit covenant with them to give them the Eretz of Canaan, the Eretz in which they lived as sojourners. Moreover, I have heard the groaning of the Bnei Yisroel, whom the Mitzrayim keep in bondage, and I have remembered my Brit covenant. Therefore say to Bnei Yisroel, I am Hashem, and I will bring you out from under the burdens of the Mitzrayim, and I will deliver you from slavery to them, and I will redeem you with an outstretched arm and with great acts of judgment. I will take you to be my people, and I will be your Elohim, and you shall know that I am Hashem your Elohim, who has brought you out from under the burdens of the Mitzrayim. I will bring you into the land that I swore to give to Abraham, to Yitzchak, and to Yaakov. I will give it to you for a possession. I am Hashem. Moshe spoke thus to Bnei Yisroel, but they did not listen to Moshe, because of their broken ruach and harsh slavery. So Hashem said to Moshe, Go in, tell Pharaoh Melech Mitzrayim to let Bnei Yisroel go out of his land. But Moshe said to Hashem, Behold, Bnei Yisroel have not listened to me. How then shall Pharaoh listen to me, for I am of Aral Sephatayim, uncircumcised lips? But Hashem spoke to Moshe and Aharon and gave them a charge about Bnei Yisroel and about Pharaoh Melech of Mitzrayim, to bring Bnei Yisroel out of the land of Mitzrayim. And Hashem said to Moshe, See, I have made you like Elohim to Pharaoh, and your brother Aharon shall be your prophet. You shall speak all that I command you, and your brother Aharon shall tell Pharaoh to let the people of Yisrael go out of his land. But I will harden Pharaoh's heart, and though I multiply my signs and wonders in the land of Mitzrayim, Pharaoh will not listen to you. Then I will lay my hand on Mitzrayim and bring my hosts, my people, the children of Israel, out of the land of Mitzrayim by great acts of judgment. The Mitzrayim shall know that I am Hashem, when I stretch out my hand against Mitzrayim and bring out the people of Israel. Thus says Hashem Elohim, when I gather the house of Israel from the peoples among whom they are scattered, and manifest my holiness in them in the sight of the nations. Then they shall dwell in their own land that I gave to my servant Jacob, and they shall dwell securely in it, and they shall build houses and plant vineyards. They shall dwell securely when I execute judgments upon all their neighbors who have treated them with contempt. Then they will know that I am Hashem Elohim. In the 10th year, in the 10th month, on the 12th day of the month, the word of Hashem came to me. Son of man, set your face against Pharaoh, king of Mitzrayim, and prophesy against him and against all Mitzrayim. Speak and say, Thus says Hashem Elohim, Behold, I am against you, Pharaoh, king of Mitzrayim, the great dragon that lies in the midst of his streams, that says, My Nile is my own. I made it for myself. I will put hooks in your jaws and make the fish of your streams stick to your scales. And I will draw you up out of the midst of your streams, with all the fish of your streams that stick to your scales. Purpose of the judgments. According to Shemo 12:12, the primary intent was to execute judgment on all the gods of Mitzrayim. These acts were designed to prove the supremacy of Hashem over the Mitzrayim pantheon and to convince Pharaoh to release the Israelites. The 10 plagues and targeted deities water to blood, targeted Hapi, god of the Nile, Khnum and Osiris. Frogs, targeted Heket, the frog-headed goddess of birth and fertility, who was believed to be powerless to control the overwhelming infestation. Lice or gnats, targeted Geb, the god of the earth. Moshe struck the dust of the earth to create the lice, mocking the god of the land. Flies, targeted Khepri, scarab-headed god of creation, rebirth. And Shu, death of livestock, targeted Hathor Apis, the bull god, and Ammon. Boils, targeted gods, Sekhmet, Imhotep, and Isis. Hail and fire, targeted Nut, Seth, and Osiris. Locusts, targeted Senahem, Min, and Osiris. Darkness, targeted Ra, the sun god, Ammon-Re, and Horus. Death of the firstborn, targeted Pharaoh himself, who was considered a living god, and his son.